Hi, everybody. Welcome to the CFL Week 15 report. Hey, if you're new to Tony's Picks, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here joining me for the CFL report for Week 15. And hey, just before we get to that CFL report, make sure you subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. And hey, if you want, click on that notification bell. Then you get notified when all the newest content drops here from Tony's Picks. And hey, looking for the best bets that I'm making this week. My CFL Game of the Week. Absolutely love that play. You can hit the link in the description. Get you right on over to my page, Tony's Picks. You can find all the best bets that I've been making in the CFL. Is the number one capper this year in the CFL over at TonysPicks.com. Quick link in the description. Head on over and check it out. All right, let's jump right into it. We got a doubleheader on Friday night. We got a doubleheader on Saturday. So let's kick it off with the first game here of the doubleheader on Friday night, and that's the Winnipeg Blue Bombers taking on the Hamilton Tiger Cats. This line's moved up with the news that no Caleros for Winnipeg here in this game. No doubt. It's looking like another concussion, and he's had a few too many of those in his career already. Might be it. It's one of those things that, hey, maybe you might want to just pack it in. You can only get conked in the head so many times before bad things happen. So all the best to the Caleros family moving forward. Hey, nothing but good things coming your way. Thoughts and prayers to Zach Caleros and his family. Reese Traveler stepping up here for the Blue Bombers in this squad. And hey, this Hamilton squad, hey, they had themselves a nice little stretch where they were winning games, rolling along. At least the last game, they ended that three-game losing streak where hey, they took advantage of a Montreal team that was even more beat up. This opened to 6.5. It's all the way up to 7.5, I said, with the news of Caleros being out. But I think even with Strebler in there, I think this is one of those battle games. You look, it'll be the first meeting of the year. We looked at last year's meetings, and hey, 26-23, Winnipeg got the job done, and they came into Hamilton and won 31-10 comfortably in that game. But Caleros was also around for those games. But I think no matter what it is, you're going to give me Winnipeg at over a touchdown dog. I got to take Winnipeg at over a touchdown dog. 6-6 in the West against 7-5 in the East. This is a big game for Winnipeg if they want to be hanging around in the playoff picture. So even with Caleros out, I think they still got plenty of weapons offensively and defensively to hang around in this game with the Ticats. I think a little disrespect. I think Caleros' number a little bit overblown when he's out. Thinking the Ticats are going to roll Winnipeg here in this one. I don't think so. I don't know if Winnipeg wins this one outright, but I think they have the horses to keep this one close. So grab the Bombers plus the points in game one here on Friday night. Now let's head on over to game two in Friday night's slate. And game two features the Ottawa Redblacks taking on the BC Lions here in BC Place here on Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern game. Going to kick us off. We see this open 9.5. Still see some 9.5s. I see some 8.5s around. So a little bit of money's come in on Ottawa. Hey, with good intentions, I like Ottawa here in the spot. I think, again, like that first game, I think just too many points. This Ottawa squad, last three games, hey, 1-2 straight up, but 2-1 against that number. And been playing some pretty solid defensive football. Holding teams to under 300 and under 400 yards a game offensively. And, hey, in their road games this year, almost been scoring 400 yards of offense is this Red Black squad. Even if Drew Brown comes back, I like that option as quarterback. And even if it's Crum, both those guys have been doing a good job for Ottawa. And, hey, they're battling for their playoff lives, as they say. And I think this is one of those games. I don't know if they can win it, but I think they keep it within a touchdown here in this one. So I got to grab Ottawa plus the points. You look at this BC Lions team as well versus poor defensive teams that are very good at giving up way too many passing yards. They're only 2-10 ATS-wise over the last couple seasons. So they don't take advantage of these defensive teams that not so good against the pass. Ottawa's going to plug up that run and make it really tough and force this Lions squad into that pass. And as we've seen over the past few seasons, been tough for this BC Lions to get the job done in covering this big giant spread. I think BC might get the win. I also think the Lions can put up some points as well. I kind of like an over here in this one. I see the total of 56.5. Hasn't budged a whole lot, meaning the book's usually happy with where they're at. You know what? For the play, I think both offenses shine. Give us the over 56.5 here in game 2 of the Friday night doubleheader. That wraps up Friday's action. Let's head on over to Saturday slate and the doubleheader rolling in the CFL. And game 1 features the Edmonton Elks taking on the Toronto Argonauts here in Toronto here on Saturday to kickstart the day's action. Kicks off at 3 p.m. Eastern in Toronto. Toronto, 4-point favorite in this one. Total 56.5 in this matchup. Hey, the Elks looked real good. They got their revenge in the Labor Day Classic back at home, getting a win against the Stampeders. And hey, man, that defense stepped up, looked good. Offensive teams moved the ball, were able to put some points up, and that defense really stepped up. That's big for the Elks. They continue that defense, kind of leaning to an under 56.5 here in this one. Argos news: Chad Kelly going to be back with the Argos after that injury that took a lot of the playoffs late in that one last year. So recovering from that, but the Toronto Argonauts are not just going to hand the keys over. You're going to see Arbuckle still getting the start here on Saturday, but hey, you got Chad Kelly behind you, who's definitely chomping at the bit to get going for this Toronto Argonauts squad. But yeah, I think with Arbuckle starting to put in some good games and some good work, kind of like what we've seen from this Argos squad, the defending champs, here in this one, lane 4. This is one of those games we've seen head-to-head between these two teams. We've seen one game already, and the Elks got it 28-20. It was in Edmonton back August 15th, so Argo's looking for a little bit of revenge. But this Elks squad has won the last 3 meetings, the last 2 meetings between these two teams head-to-head. We've seen a 31-30 win for the Elks last time, looking to make it 3 straight. Well, this Argo squad, as I said, starting to put things together. Their defense still leaves a little bit to desired. I might think we might see an over here, but I think the defense is shine here on a Saturday early game, 3 p.m. at BMO Field. Looking at the half decent game day for a game here in Toronto as well. 56.5 is a big chunk of points, but I got to grab the points that you're going to give me with the 4 in this one. I think the Elks can keep it close in this matchup. If the Elks don't outright Toronto here in this one, they know all about Arbuckle, but I like what I've seen from the Elks offense. So give me the Elks plus the 4 in this matchup here on Saturday to kickstart game 1 of the doubleheader. Let's head on over to game 2 of this doubleheader here on Saturday. And that features this Montreal Alouettes squad taking on Saskatchewan. And man, 8 points seems a little shy on this number for me. I know these two teams really don't like each other, really get at it, but this Montreal squad, we've not seen a whole lot from them since they've been dealing with injuries to their first string and their second string QB, and definitely struggling to muster up offense. When you're not scoring enough points to win your game, 6 points, 22 points, 18 points, 13 points, 9 points, and then your defense giving up well over 20 points a game, 34 points, 23 points, 36 points, 26 points, 26 points. Only one way to go here on a Saturday night at Mosaic. This place will be packed with Roughrider fans and all decked out in green and ready for a nice Saturday night party in Saskatchewan. And that's what you get. I'll lay the 8 with Saskatchewan. I think they win by 10 plus here in this matchup. I know Montreal would love to get their revenge, but I don't see them getting revenge. Saskatchewan squad is the best team in the CFL this year so far from what we've seen, and well on their way to get a nice little bye right into the West Final. And you do that, I think they might even punch their ticket to the Grey Cup and might even win it. So definitely they're my bet right now to win it all. I don't see anybody else stepping up right now and giving them a run. We could see some teams later down with the last few weeks wrapping up, but not here in this one on Saturday. Saskatchewan wins by 10 plus, lay the 8 points here in this one. Hey, thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate each and every one of you that tune in here for the CFL report. Weekly, week 15 wrapped up and in the books. Make it a great weekend, everybody. Shout out to you all that tune in. And hey, let me know what you think's going to win in the comment section below of this week's CFL action. Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend. Catch you again next week, week 16 of the CFL action. Take care, everybody. See you soon.